A device to track Santa's journey mile by mile this evening. We consulted our crack engineering department and began construction this afternoon.
Getting anything? Are you getting anything now?
Unfortunately, we were unable to pick up anything even resembling Santa. And these are the guys we trust to keep us on the air?
Well, that didn't work very well, so we've come here to Scott Air Force Base, where, as it turns out, government workers are actually tracking Santa's movement. After all, you paid for it. Here in the radar control center, they've been tracking Santa all day. And now, through the miracle of modern technology, we will actually be able to speak to Santa. Santa, we understand you're over England right now. How's the weather?
Well, over England right now, we're clear skies and heading westbound with all the presents for the good little boys and girls.
To make sure they aren't just making this up, we confirmed his appearance by telephone.
Yes, I couldn't see the jolly old elf, but Charles heard him fly by. His ears are so sensitive, you know.
He's constantly in communication with the air traffic controllers who steer him around bad weather and clear him to every rooftop in the nation.
That's a lot of landings and takeoffs in one night.
Santa's a big man. He can handle it.
In fact, while we were waiting, we ran into a pilot who had just landed after seeing a familiar sight.
Saw him over Greenland. How's he looking? He's looking red and fat.
Well, back out here at Channel 2, as you can see, we're trying something different. We've moved out the big equipment, and we'll try to give you a little bit more precise information at 6 o'clock, Dick.
All right, Paul, thank you very much.
Well, some spectacular...
Santa 1, we'll be coming in to make multiple full stops over St. Louis. Can you give me the weather conditions over there in St. Louis?
Air traffic controllers at Scott Air Force Base are using highly sophisticated radar equipment to track jolly old St. Nick and his pack of reindeer. Army personnel at Scott will be manning the radar screens all night until Santa makes his arrival in St. Louis, and I know for sure a couple of kids who can't wait for him to get here.
And it looks like a perfect evening. Santa Claus is on his way, and maybe a little bit of light snow as well.
You can't beat it.
It'll be great. In the radar room at Scott Air Force Base.
Waxy 22 departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6,000.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Right down Vector 6, 22 degrees north on a southeast heading.
It's pretty technical, Paul. We take Santa out here, and basically what the radar does is it locks onto Santa's nose, and it'll bring him right through St. Louis, all the way to L.A. and every other country that he's got to go to tonight.
Is he a pretty good pilot?
Excellent. I haven't had any problems yet.
He's up on all the modern technology?
Definitely.
I've got Santa right now. I'm tracking him presently over Teaneck, New Jersey.
We confirmed his appearance there this evening with Teaneck's #1 citizen, Barney.
Yes, boys and girls, I saw Santa just a few minutes ago, and he was being very good. He looked both ways before crossing the street and didn't run with scissors in his hand. Oh, I've got to go. My marketing manager is on hold.
Oh, who needs Barney anyway? St. Louis has its own Santa spotters.
It's as good as yours.
That's right. Becky and Wanda are on the Santa watch.
I'll stay out of his way. I know it's important that he gets here in time.
You gonna try to sell him a rug?
Sure I am. Might work better than his sleigh in Rudolph.
So if you hope to see Santa tonight, keep watching. And remember...
You better watch out.
You better not cry.
You better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, and he's right here.
Well, as far as we know, he hasn't made it to the United States yet, but as you can see, we've got some better equipment out of here we're tracking now, and we'll check back in with the Air Force and with Wanda, the flying Princess of Tile, tonight at 10 o'clock. Back to you.
We will find him yet. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Paul. Communities around...
Regular viewers of this television program know the 2 News team spares no expense to cover a story, and this one isn't any different. So using only the finest materials, we set out to devise a radar device to precisely discover Santa's location at any given moment.
Getting anything? Are you getting anything now?
Unfortunately, the brain trust in our engineering department has been unable to tune in anything except the Disney Channel.
Looks like Shanklin's eye after a heavy night of drinking.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Well, that didn't work very well, so we've come here to Scott Air Force Base, where, as it turns out, government workers are actually tracking Santa's movement. After all, you paid for it.
They want 220 to send and maintain 3,000.
The radar room here has been tracking Santa's movements all day. Is it tricky guiding him in?
It can be tricky sometimes. Sometimes it throws in a little slip here and there, and you have to watch him closely. He likes to zip around quite a bit.
Thanks to modern technology, we even got this report from the man himself.
Rudolph's nose is blazing bright, and we should be able to go through any type of bad weather.
Where have you got Santa now? Is he getting close?
I've got him about 100 miles northeast of St. Louis right now. Hold on a minute, I'm picking something else up. Hey, it's Becky and Wanda from the tile factory.
Actually, it's called Veterans Carpet with 2 locations near you, and they confirm Santa is near.
I saw Santa Claus up there. And I did sell him a magic carpet. I think next year he might fly on that instead of using his sleigh.
So if you hope to see Santa tonight, keep watching. And remember,
You better watch out.
You better not cry.
You better not pout, and I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, and he's right here.
Paul Shankman, 2 News Tonight.
It's good to know he's close by.
Oh, he better be coming in.